Good morning. How are you this morning? It is March the 4th, and it's nice and frigid this morning. I don't know exactly what the temperature is, but cold. I'm sorry I've been away for a couple of days, MIA. I just had family in town. Mama was here, and had some other personal things to take care of. So, unfortunately, I just didn't have time to make videos. But I'm on the way to the storage unit this morning to pick up some items that I need to ship. And I need to, there's a lady putting some bubble wrap on her porch for me. So I need to pick that up. And once I get all that, I'll show you what I sold, what's going out today. And also, we'll also show you what I sold a couple of days ago. I did make a video, so it'll be a video clip. I did make a video, I just didn't get time to do much with it. So that's kind of what we're going to do today is I'm going to ship some stuff, I'm going to list some stuff, and pick up some bubble wrap that I need. And we'll just see how it goes from there. I have not been hitting my goal of 15 a day. Sometimes people just get in the way of that, but we're just going to keep plugging along, get back on track, and get some stuff listed today. Also, I wanted to ask you, is it, I had only wanted to do that daily vlog through the month of February, and I didn't even get to finish that, but let me ask you, I want your opinion, put it in the comments below. Is it beneficial to you that I do a daily vlog? Is that something that would help keep you motivated? Or, that's really just haul videos and what I sold videos, not really a lot of meat on the bone? Or would you rather see a little less infrequent video with maybe some more meat on the bone? Maybe some more how-tos? Or would you like a mixture of the both? So, just let me know, because I really want to put out content that is useful to you, that is entertaining to you. I'm not very entertaining. But that brings, some richness to your eBay selling life. So just let me know, and then I'm going to come back and show you what I sold. Good morning, Starshine. The earth says hello. Good morning, resellers. I'm back after a couple of day hiatus. I'm back from Kentucky. I just flew in last night, and boy, are my arms tired. Okay, actually I drove, but thought I'd show you real quick this morning what I sold over the weekend, and I'll get this shipped up. I've got to go do some sourcing today and buy some items today because I don't have anything to list really. Maybe a couple things, and if I'm going to meet my 15 a day goal that I've set, I'm going to have to get some items for that. So let me show you what I sold real quick. I've already put this in plastic, but this is a sin and punishment game for Wii. And this came in a Wii lot that I've already made some money on. I sold this for $14.99 with free ship. It will ship for probably $2.77. So that's out the door. And the next thing is this this Breville juice fountain. Remember, I parted this out in a previous video. This sold for $12.99 plus shipping for a total of $23.54. This little gal, I bought her a couple months ago, and I paid $1.99 for her. She's made by Enesco, and she's got a breast cancer prayer or poem on the back. And I sold her for $24.99 plus shipping for a total of $37.74. Here's another one of those adhesive tape rollers that is missing the tape inside. Sold that for $14.99 plus shipping for a total of $24.74. I sold this lot of GeoTrax trains, and I had gotten these in a big lot, and I was able to get several lots of track out of this as well. But I sold these for $12.99 plus shipping for a total of $21.69. I also parted out that Xbox game drum set And I sold one of the symbols for that. The orange one I sold for $9.99 plus shipping for a total of $13.74. And remember these from my last video, the Moe and Shandon ice buckets for champagne. I sold 2 of these for $29.99 plus shipping for a total of $38.69. I showed you guys in a video a couple of times ago this spoon rack that I bought. I told you they always sell, and this one did sell for a total of $69.99 plus shipping for a total of, it was just over $100. It was like $100 and change. Let me see, $100.24. And then one thing that I forgot to grab this morning was a Food Saver vacuum sealer that I paid $12 for. I sold it for $59.99 plus shipping for a total of $73.89. And lastly, I sold this pair of boots that my husband did not like. I bought them for him and he did not care for these. I sold these for $34.99. I took a loss on them, but I just wanted to get them out of the house. So $34.99 plus shipping for a total of $46.14. So that's everything that I sold in the last couple of days. And I will get this stuff shipped up, and I will get back with you guys as we're out thrifting. So before I end this video for today, I wanted to talk to you about something we've sort of talked about before, but I want to talk a little bit more about the philosophy of it. And that is when you make buying decisions based on the research that you've done. So you look up a particular item and you see that this item has sold twice in the last however many months, 60 days, let's say. Twice in the last 60 days. It sold for $30. And you could buy it for $5. What you need to also look at is how many of these are listed. If there are 40 of these listed and only one sells every 30 days, because 2 selling every 60 days would mean on average 1 sells on 30 days. You have got enough inventory listed already to last for 3.5 years. And so it may mean, in theory, that you might sit on this product for 3.5 years before it actually sells. Now there's some other variables. Are you going to be able to write a better listing? Is yours in the same condition as all of the others? There are some variables, but what I would caution you is to buy products like that as as the exception and not the rule. You would be better off to spend $5 on a $25 item, let's say, or a $20 item that sells 30 a month. Just because, assuming that there are only 40 listed, or maybe there are less listed, that item will sell more often, so you should make your money back on it quicker. Now, that being said, I am of the mindset that I am willing to wait longer for a return on my investment when the return is huge. So, for example, right now I've got some lamps that are listed, and I've got a couple sets of lamps listed. One set I have listed is somewhere around $200, $300 that I have them listed for, and I expect that they're going to take a long time to sell. they would be marketed to a particular demographic that would be looking for that kind of item. And I only have a $30 investment in those, so I'm fine if it takes a while for those to sell. I have another set of lamps that I have $9 invested in, and they are listed for $500. And again, it's going to take a particular buyer to buy those. So make sure when you're researching items, when you're looking at the sold listings, make sure that you're comparing that to how many listings there currently are for that particular item, so that you can get an idea of, is that market saturated for that? Is this particular item coming in from China at a much less cost? And even though people have to wait several weeks to get it, are they willing to do that? Make sure you consider those variables when you're doing your research. For me, a lot of my items are mid-century, or they're maybe vintage, or maybe just a unique item, and they sell fairly frequently. But I will tell you, I've got crap in my store that hasn't sold for a year and a half, and I'm at the point where I'm looking to maybe move away from those things. Not because they're taking up a significant amount of space, not because they're costing me a significant amount of money to sit in my storage unit, or to have a listing on eBay that keeps, that I have to relist every month. But those kinds of things can be mentally frustrating when you see the same item month after month after month that is not selling. So I'm going to be pulling, with the exception of a few items, I'm going to be pulling practically everything that is under $20 that is in my store out of my store to sell at the that's fun. Honking. Anyway, to sell at the yard sale that will be coming up in my community, and then the flea market booth, and I'll donate the rest, because those kind of weigh on me. I'm not making any progress with those. They're just sitting there aging. So, and I don't like that. I don't like the way that feels. That's me personally. I know that there are people that have had things that have been in their inventory for years and they eventually sell. But I like to see, the items coming in and going out. Basically, I don't want to keep anything around longer than a year, unless it is that item that I just know is going to take some time for that to sell. Then I will consider letting those sit around. Those are those higher profit margin, more unique items. But other than that, I'm going to clear out my store. And as always, the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming, keep working, and I will see you next time.